Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. The Tribe continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Ricky Vaughn, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Daniel Robertson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Just underway here in Cleveland. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Number 22 has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Alex Cobb, and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour would sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Digging in, number 15. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well, but they'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Bouncer up the middle. Beckham is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Stepping up now, Willie Mays. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
In now, Lee Van Dyke, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Mays leads off second with one gone in the inning. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham fields it cleanly, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And 0 now. Johnny Larson waits on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. Here's a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Again, another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready now, Johnny Larson, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
That's a fair ball, line to the right side. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
He didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hot high in the air. Morrison on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Brian Hamp, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup, just missed inside. Hamp has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Souza going back. Gone! And good for him. Brian Hamp just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home. Is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 3-0 offering. Smoke toward the hole. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, and the lead is now 5-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
One and two. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
At the plate, Brad Miller, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That's toward the corner and deep. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Logan Morrison is on deck. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting second, first baseman number 7, Logan Morrison.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Logan Morrison. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Riding in once again, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 15.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. So far this season, number 15 comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Now batting.
And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Van Dyke. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, number 22, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on the side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping in, Steven Souza. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Taylor is after it. And he makes the throw to first. Souza is retired, and there's 1 away. Up next for the Rays, Tim Beckham. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Beckham, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1. Norris originally hails from Kansas. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in, Johnny Larson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw, throw it over for a strike.
Right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in to try it again, Dale Tomlinson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. On its way is pitch number 75. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Hamp. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready for another chance, Jake Taylor. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A ball and no strikes, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. Souza back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
24, Roger Doran.
Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch out, nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Souza. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Number 15 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Cobb comes set. 1-0 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Camp, the runner at third. Doran at second with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He's looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Second and third, 2 away. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Erasmo Ramirez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Willie Mays will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We're through 3 here by the lake, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in once again, Lee Van Dyke. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, number 22, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Ramirez playing here in his age 26 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Ready with the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. That misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready once again, Donnie Larson. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
There's one. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for one.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale.
Ready for another shot now, Dale Tomlinson. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brian Camp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Jake Taylor. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in Stanley. Count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Barehanded at his knees. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Morrison, the runner at first with 2 gone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Rays strand just the 1. Still 8-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 15. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
In now for Cleveland, Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Lee Van Dyke, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Now the payoff pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 22.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Morrison is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Digging in, Donnie Larson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Indians 10, the Rays nothing. At the plate, Tim Beckham will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Derek Norris. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Doran is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Now batting, Dale Tomlinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 home. Here's a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Smoke toward third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brian Hamp.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Hamp. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Hamp is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Daniel Robertson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit to first. He's right there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Robertson stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 13.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Mays ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Called strike over the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drilled to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of
In now, Tim Beckham. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. Cleveland's out in front, 10-2. Tommy Hunter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tommy Hunter.
Digging in to try it again, Roger Doran. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Roger Doran.
Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Miller is there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, number 15. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Willie Mays fouled off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2 and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
The
catcher Derek Norris is in. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Kiermaier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Heading out toward shallow right. Larson ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Corey Dickerson would be next. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Robertson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Striding in once again, Lee Van Dyke. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Lee Van Dyke.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, home run number 16 for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now back, number 22.
Stepping in now, number 22. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to third. Longoria's there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donnie Larson. pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Dale Tomlinson lays off 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt. The 2-1 is in off the plate. Brian Hamp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Brian Hamp. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 11-2. It's been a nice night for baseball here in Cleveland as we welcome you back to the 9th inning in this one. Blake Stocker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Blake Stocker.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Digging in and looking for more, Brad Miller. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Stocker is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Cleveland Indians came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Ricky Vaughn earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Alex Cobb couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final light score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.